Hello there, welcome back to my channel. Backgammon is beautiful. Thank you so much for joining me. I like to call this lesson the triple split. I'm going to show you some positions to show you what I mean. If you like and enjoy my free learning content, then please do like and subscribe. Help me grow my channel. New videos every Wednesday. Let's begin by looking at this first position. White has one checker on the bar and has a 6-1 to play. So the 1 obviously takes care of itself, but then how do you choose to play the 6? Okay, so the right move is to come in and then go straight to the 18 point like so. Now, of course, this exposes 3 blots as white, so it leaves us in quite a vulnerable position. There is a safer play by making a 24 point anchor and playing 22 to 16, but that would indeed be a small error, even though we are only leaving 1 blot. So what is going on here? Why are we making ourselves so exposed and leaving 3 blots instead of 1 blot? Now, the reason for this is we split for contact. We hope that green will hit us back loose and then we will get many returns as white. Notice that we are down in the race by 15 pips. We want to hit green back, sending him back and leveling the race in our favour. So we split, hoping for contact. Of course, here there are also many other upsides. If we are hit back, then we have a good chance of making the higher 22 point anchor, which we have already slotted. And of course, if we are not hit back, then we can make the opponent's bar point, which would also be a really good point to make. So if we're hit back, we make the higher anchor. If we're not hit back, we make the bar point. If we are hit back loose, we get many returns. So this is why we make the triple split in this position. And here is another demonstration of what I just mentioned from the early game, where again, if we get hit back, we hope to make the opponent's 5 point, which we have then slotted. In the opening game, we really want to be aggressive and take risks, particularly when our opponent's homeboard is undeveloped. There is very little risk in this position, so here we just go for it for contact because we're down in the race and hoping to make higher anchors with more diversified rolls. Let's look at another position here. White has a 5-1 to play. So here is another example of a triple split, 24 to 23 and 13 to 8. Notice the second best move also involves playing 24 to 23. And again, this is an example of diversification of numbers, making more good rolls work for you. Here, by making the triple split, then we have many more rolls to step up to the edge of a prime or to make an advanced anchor. For example, we have 1s, 2s and 3s to step up to the edge of the prime, which is 27 out of 36 numbers. Another benefit of this move is we also freeze green's stripped 7 and 8 points. Notice that green only has 2 checkers on their 7 and 8 point. That would prevent them, for instance, from making the 4 point with a 4-2 because it's stripped. That would leave a blot on their 8 point, and we of course would have many more shots back by playing to the 23 point. So here we like to make the triple split. Incidentally, I call this position the lotus position, when you have one on the 24, 23 and 22, like a flower opening, a kind of lotus. I don't know whether that will catch on like some of Mitch's concepts, but I like the idea of one blot on the 24, 23 and 22, the lotus position. Who knows? We need to make backgammon more colourful and introduce more jazzy and creative terms, as Mitchy does in all of his books. Let's look at this final position here. White has a 3-2 to play. Notice that white has one checker on the bar. So how do you go about making this play? Feel free to pause the video and take a moment to think about it. So here we play to the 22 point and then we split 23 to 21, and anything else would be a huge blunder in this position. So again, we make the triple split. Here we diversify our numbers to escape as not to crunch our front position there, not to break our 5 prime. By splitting to the 21 point as well, it especially gives us a good 6 to play as white to jump green's broken prime. Notice how badly 6s would play otherwise. Now there is of course risk involved there by leaving 3 blots exposed, but if green does choose to attack us, then he won't at the same time be able to escape himself from the other side of the board where we have him hemmed in behind our 5 prime. So here we make the triple split, trying to avoid not to crunch our front position, giving us more numbers to escape and giving green some tough choices. And that's what we want to do. We want to put the strain on our opponent, give them hard choices constantly, wear them down and win the game. So there you are. That's 3 examples of the triple split. Hopefully you found that useful. Thank you so much for watching. I've put my email below here if you would like lessons or you'd like to make a small donation on PayPal to help me support and run my channel. Much appreciated. Thank you so much for watching. See you next time. Goodbye.